This is how Amazon delivers your orders. For the past couple of years, Amazon has grown to become one of the biggest e-commerce platforms in the world. And with that comes a big question. How exactly does Amazon deliver so many packages so fast? In this video, we're going to go over all the steps it takes for your order to get shipped out from Amazon warehouses and delivered straight to your front door. The first step in delivering your order is picking and packing. And if you've ever wondered why Amazon boxes are all that same size, well, there's a reason for that. It turns out that the vast majority of products sold through Amazon Marketplace actually come from third-party sellers who just use Amazon as a platform to sell their stuff. The only thing that Amazon actually sells itself is what's known as first-party inventory. But even then, they don't actually store that much themselves. Instead, they'll often send their manufacturers to do it for them. Manufacturers store the product in these giant warehouses called fulfillment centers. And most of these are actually operated by third-party logistics companies like DHL, FedEx, and UPS. So when you place an order with Amazon, they'll direct the manufacturer to pick it out and ship it off to you. If the manufacturer doesn't have enough stock in their warehouse, then Amazon will ship it directly from its own warehouse. And they have thousands of those all across the country. This is why when you look at a map of Amazon's facilities, it looks so similar to a map of Upsend FedEx facilities. They share a lot of the same real estate. Speaking of which, all of these delivery options are actually just different branding for the exact same thing. Like UPS and FedEx can both deliver Amazon packages, and even the USPS can handle some deliveries for Amazon. However, they all have one thing in common. They all rely on scanning technology to keep track of where your package is. Every single package that gets shipped out through these networks is given a unique tracking code. This code will change as the package moves from one facility to the next, until it eventually reaches your mailbox. And every scan gives Amazon more information about where the package is and how fast it's moving. Using this data, Amazon can estimate exactly when the package will arrive and tell you about it on the tracking page. But before we move on, be sure to give this video a like if you learned something new or found it helpful. And if you're really liking the content we create here, consider subscribing to see more like it. We'll even let you know when our new video releases early. Now, getting a package from the warehouse to your front door involves several key steps and players. First, the package is loaded onto a truck. These are typically semi-trailer trucks that are between 40 and 53 feet long. Each truck can hold thousands of packages, which are usually bundled together into bigger packages to save space and time. Then the truck drives to a nearby Amazon sortation facility. These facilities aren't as big as the warehouses we talked about earlier, but they serve an important purpose. See, before the package can be sorted, it needs to be weighed and sized. And once that's done, a label is printed and attached to each bundle, telling the workers where it needs to go next. At this point, the packages are separated based on the truck they need to go to next. And that could mean anything from a regional air hub to another warehouse or a sorting center. Some packages might even end up back at a retail store, especially if you opt for in-store pickup. In fact, many retail stores have dedicated areas within them for packages that are picked up in this way. So the next time you head to the store, be sure to look around back, and you might see a whole bunch of Amazon boxes back there. Once the packages have been sorted and sent off, the workers at the sortation facility print a shipping label for the final leg of the journey. These labels are much smaller than the ones the bundles had at the beginning, and they include all of the information needed for the last-mile delivery company to get it to your house. Once it arrives at your local post office or other delivery facility, the mail carrier will scan the label and match it with the address on your mailbox. It's pretty much the same process as it would be if you ordered something from your local bookstore. The only difference is that Amazon has more data to work with. It means they can often show you an accurate delivery estimate without having to guess. So far, all of these processes have happened in less than a day. Picking, packing, and shipping are very streamlined processes that are designed to get your package moving as quickly as possible. After all, speed is Amazon's top priority. But once the package leaves the warehouse, it enters what's called the transportation phase, and this is where things start to slow down a bit. Amazon uses a variety of transportation methods to get packages to their destinations, including planes, trains, and automobiles. Well, not really trains, but sometimes it does use cargo ships too. The main goal during this stage is to get as many packages as possible to their destination with minimal effort. and that means a lot of packages will spend days or even weeks in transit. For example, if you live in New York and order something from an Amazon warehouse in California, it's likely going to get shipped to you via UPS cargo plane. Planes are the fastest mode of transportation Amazon uses, but they're also the most expensive. That's why Amazon has invested heavily in building its own network of cargo planes. The company currently has more than 80 aircraft in its fleet and is leasing even more as it continues to grow. Cargo planes allow Amazon to move packages quickly and efficiently across long distances, reducing transit times and improving customer satisfaction. However, they're not always the most cost-effective solution. Amazon uses cargo planes to transport high-value items or items that are needed quickly. For example, if you order an expensive piece of electronics or a high-demand item that's in short supply, Amazon may choose to ship it via cargo plane to ensure that you receive it as soon as possible. Additionally, Amazon also uses cargo planes to transport goods internationally. This allows the company to expand its reach to new markets and offer customers a wider selection of products. That said, despite investing billions of dollars into building its own cargo plane fleet, Amazon still relies heavily on partnerships with other airlines to move its packages around the world. In fact, Amazon has partnerships with more than 10 airlines worldwide to help it move its packages as quickly and efficiently as possible. Amazon has even started using drones to make deliveries. And while this isn't the norm just yet, it's likely only a matter of time before we all have our packages delivered by drone. It's still pretty rare to see drones making deliveries today, but Amazon has been testing drones for quite a while now, and it seems like it could be a natural fit for the company's operations. After all, Amazon already has a ton of experience with drones. The company has been using drones to inspect its warehouses for quite some time now, and it's even used drones to deliver packages to customers in remote areas. Drones are able to make deliveries much faster than traditional delivery methods. In fact, Amazon claims that its drones can make deliveries in under 30 minutes. This would be a game changer for Amazon and its customers. So it's definitely something to keep an eye on. Alright, now that the package is on its way to your local post office, it's up to the last mile delivery company to get it to your front door. Last mile delivery is the final leg of the journey, and it's often the most expensive and challenging part of the delivery process. That's because it involves a lot of back and forth between the delivery company and the customer. You see, when your package arrives at the post office, a mail carrier will scan the label and try to deliver it to your address. If no one is home, they'll leave a notice and try again later. If it's still not successful, then the package will go to a nearby facility and wait until another attempt can be made. Sometimes the mail carrier will leave the package with a neighbor if they think it's safe to do so. But ultimately, the delivery company wants to avoid multiple trips whenever possible. That's why they'll often use special delivery options to get your package to you as quickly and efficiently as possible. For example, if you're not home during the day, you might want to use a locker service. With this option, your package will be held at a secure location until you're able to pick it up. This is a great option for people who are unhome during the day or who want to avoid dealing with a delivery company. Another option is to have your package delivered to a nearby retail store. This is a great option if you do and want to deal with the hassle of a delivery, or if you want to pick up your package on your own schedule. Many stores offer flexible pickup hours, so you can pick up your package when it's convenient for you. As you can see, Amazon has a huge operation to fulfill and deliver your orders. Thousands of people and companies are involved in getting your package from the warehouse to your front door. But despite all of that, it's still pretty easy to track your order and make changes if needed. So next time you order something from Amazon, take a moment to appreciate all of the hard work that went into getting that package to you. What do you think? Is there anything we missed? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.